Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere, nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. They ship Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garten's famous cakes. So if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT.
Hey,
Look at that. He's hitting that. He's hitting the blue button.
y'all ready for this?
Let's go.
Whoa!
It's like real radio.
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
Wow. Congrats, Kyle.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to OK Bud, the podcast where everything's gonna be okay, bud. I am Ben Kissel at Ben Kissel 1, joined by Jerii Aquino.
Hello.
At Miss_Jerii. For those wanting to know, that's Jerii.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Indeed, and Kyle Ploof.
Hey.
At Kyle Ploof. Check us out live on Patreon, patreon.com/diebud. We are in the midst of working on the beginning stages of getting a part two of getting a new studio.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be very presentable and cool. And people will be like, look at those hip cats. That guy's not 43 at all.
I'm not.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Also, shoot us an email, okbudpod@gmail.com. Let us know your thoughts on the show. Rate and review on Spotify or iTunes. Also, just leave some comments there. And if you want to just send me animal pictures on my DMs, I can also just post those. And keep it simple, stupid.
Yes.
All
we
right.
love the simple.
Speaking of animals, my dog Jerii, he is currently in surgery. I'm going to pick him up tomorrow, and I'm going to cuddle that dog so much his head pops again.
Oh my.
Oh,
No.
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 Like a ketchup packet.
Yeah, for those that don't know, there's a picture on my Instagram. There's a hole in the middle of his head, and now you can see him breathing like he's a whale.
That's something. What about if he drinks water? Does it squirt out of there?
Yeah, I'm going to make a whole series of different tricks and stuff like that he could do, and then I'm going
might
to
as
get a
well,
time
yeah.
machine, and I'm going to go on David Letterman when he did
Yeah.
stupid pet tricks, stupid human tricks, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have Jerii do exactly that.
Well, yeah. I mean, he just got new powers.
He does have new powers.
Yeah. So we have to start exploring those. How he's evolved.
Yep, I can already see him pulled up at a bar stool in Florida, just being like, "You'll never believe how I got these scars." And then he'll make up a whole bunch of lies, and then he'll bang a whole bunch of Florida dog trash.
It'll be so cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have a small update on what we discussed the other day. Remember that guy who had all that crypto, and then those two douchebags wanted that crypto,
Oh
so
my
they tortured him
God.
for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And made a t-shirt out of it.
And then
And made a t-shirt out of it.
So good.
Despicable.
Well, it turns out it wasn't all bad for the Italian businessman.
What?
There's new footage that has come out. Kyle, can you play this footage?
Beautiful bean footage.
The beautiful bean footage, please.
Spectacles are coming up.
It's from TMZ, and it shows the Italian businessman. He is tied up, but it's a little loosey-goosey because he's also cooking crack cocaine in an air fryer.
Wait, what?
He is cooking crack cocaine.
I thought they forced him to smoke the crack cocaine.
It seems like he may have not been that much forced. Let's just play the clip here, Kyle. It's just kind of noisy, but we'll get an idea of what that room was like.
Wait, so the dude,
The guy with the blurred out face is the Italian businessman.
that's the dude that's tied up and tortured.
Yes, we can play it from the beginning there.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he is not necessarily in the best mood because he is still kind of tied up, but it seems like the crack is making him slightly happy.
He's laughing.
Yeah, they're
He's
like
laughing.
he's like survival tactics 1-on-1. Get the guys around us comfortable.
Exactly. And also, I would assume he is the one who presented the idea of cooking the crack in the air fryer. Let's play.
Oh, that's so whack. Put his hood on.
Oh, put his hood on.
Put his hood on, don't show his face.
And there you see the air fryer.
Are his ankles still tied down to the chair?
Yes, his ankles are still tied down. So that's why he is captive. But again, it's not exactly John McCain in Hanoi.
Yeah,
No.
it's not like a creepy dark room. There's like music playing. There are vibes in that room.
There are total vibes in that room. And you say, what kind of music goes with crack cocaine being cooked in an air fryer? And I think they really nailed the ambiance.
Yeah.
I think they
so.
did.
Yeah.
Can't
I
name a
didn't,
song that they were playing, but
no, I have no idea. That's not for us to know.
It sounded
Yeah.
like Macklemore.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that's sad.
That's too light, to be honest.
Yeah. I didn't realize that you could eat healthy crack, but I guess that's what you do. You get the calories out of it
Yeah.
Right.
when you go with the air fryer.
Yeah.
Gets the
guys.
grease out.
Exactly.
It was imagine greasy crack. You're like, bro, what are you dipping this in?
Yeah.
Mostly canola oil.
Barbecue sauce.
Oh, barbecue crack.
Barbecue flavored crack.
Send it.
Yeah.
Why not? I've smoked crack once in Minneapolis. I bought what I thought was ecstasy, and then a guy pulled a crack rock out of his mouth. I then put that crack in my mouth
Love that.
because I didn't want to be busted by the man. And I was like, I thought this was supposed to be ecstasy. And he said, in Minnesota, we call ecstasy crack. We call crack ecstasy. So he lied. He
so
lied.
Yeah.
And then we smoked it, and
You guys kissed for nothing.
yeah. Oh, it was disgusting. We're going to talk about STDs here in a second.
Probably ended up being one of his tonsil stones.
It may have been. It may have been.
Oh my God.
Well, it's
We call crack hillbilly tonsil stones out here.
We call them ecstasy.
Yeah. Oh, love that. Thank you, Mr. Ecstasy. That was when my brother would take me to the gay 90s before he came out as gay, and I would just watch a bunch of guys with big old ding-dongs dancing on stage, being like, I got the coolest straight brother around. Good Lord. The signs were there, people.
There were signs.
There were definitely signs. So, this clip, it was 20 seconds long. It seems to illustrate a little bit of a different picture when it comes to the conditions that Michael Valentino Tefrasto Carturian was in. John Woltz and William Duplessis will no doubt be using this as their defense, being like, look, yeah, he was tied up, but look how much fucking fun he's having.
Like the not leaving thing was like a suggestion, and he kind of took it.
He kind of took it.
He was like, "Can I go?" And we were like, "Nah, we'd rather you didn't." And he's like, "All right."
Stockholm syndrome.
Hey, who wants omelets?
Who wants omelets? Well, the air fryer is currently being occupied by a bunch of crack. So
Shit.
we'll have to use the stovetop. No, that's also being occupied by a bunch of crack. We're having fun. So he was tied to his chest around his chest to the wheelchair. His hands were free. And he's seen smiling and joking. Now, of course, again, 17 days with your kidnappers, you do get a little rapport,
Yes.
right?
You know, you
gotta
start
just-
chopping it up.
You start chopping it up. You got to
know,
have a little fun.
There's got to be some downtime moments between the threatening and between the pleading for help. There's got to be
Yes.
some awkward silences of someone yawns, maybe someone burps, and it's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The crack fell wrong.
Exactly. Yes. So his face is all blurred, but at one point in the video, you can hear a male voice say, "You're in a wheelchair cooking crack," and then another person says, "That's so whack." These guys, I never want to be kidnapped by lame crypto
losers.
bros.
Oh my God, it sounds insufferable.
If I'm going to be kidnapped, at least make it like a sex cult or something where they're just
know.
like, "Do you like boobs yet?" And I'll be like, "I don't know."
That's hilarious.
So then another person says, "This crack is going to fucking suck." So they weren't happy with it. And then another male voice says, "Don't get me in the crack video, bro."
Don't get me in the crack video. There's no way for them to know that this was us.
What time do you think this video was filmed at?
No, this is definitely like a 3:15 in the morning nonsense.
Not even cool enough. 1:45 a.m.
Oh,
This is too early for
It
this
is.
video.
Too early for
Way
crack.
too early for crack.
Come on.
Seriously.
So you never know what your neighbors are up to. You never know.
At 1:45 in the morning.
At
Jesus.
1:45. But by New York standard, that's like 10 p.m. LA standard.
It really is.
Yeah, the quinceañeras haven't even died down yet.
Exactly. Because New York, 4 a.m. bar close.
Yeah.
You're not home until 6 a.m. and smoking crack at 1:45 is like, you don't film that. That's passe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you're en route to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Miami. Miami people start getting ready at 11 p.m.
Yeah, I found that to be the case as well in Miami. And then I
Yeah.
didn't realize they have a lot of after hours places in Miami.
So
or at least in
many.
Fort Lauderdale. There was one that opened at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I walked into it, and then the guy said, "If you're here for girls, they're going to be here in 30 minutes."
Oh boy.
And I was like, "I'm here to be very alone."
Like dancing girls or
Yeah,
girls?
I think prostitution.
Oh.
And I was like, "Bro, I'm good. Thank you, though."
any girls you want, they're gonna be here in 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a person of color. I'm referring to myself because it was a black club.
Because you're a ginger.
Yeah, yes.
You got the black card revoked like weeks ago already. Hope you guys had fun with that.
We did have fun, but then again, I told you one person ruined it on Instagram.
Yeah.
So the guy, Katurian, he's like, I was tortured, but now this video, of course, is saying something slightly different, although we're not going to victim blame. Again, you got to do what you got to do.
You got
when you're hanging out with these guys. Also, a lot of sweaters. These guys wore a lot of sweaters.
God,
it's going to be
so douchey.
The interesting thing for them is they're going to find out very quickly when they're incarcerated and not intoxicated, just how weak they really are. It's going to be bad for them.
It is going to be bad because then a bunch of dudes are going to be like, cook that crack in the toilet.
Yep, cook
the crack in the toilet. Cook it.
But then it's all soggy.
Right, and if it's fucking wet, I'm going to kill you.
I'm
right?
gonna fucking kill you.
And then as we talked about with Larry Lawton, when you get your butthole stretched, they take it right through the perineum, right through the testicle. You really open up there.
What?
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't. Okay.
There's tear. It's like giving birth to a big dick.
This is the opposite of the magic school bus.
Yeah.
It's called getting gaped.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Indeed. Well, speaking of things that aren't healthy,
Okay.
Kyle.
What happened?
Kyle's not healthy?
No, he's not, because he gave up cigarettes to e-smoke.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He smells like a blueberry
No!
fart. He smells like a blueberry queef. Smell this.
No,
Blow
no,
this
no,
in.
no, 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 don't do it, don't do
It's
it.
so freaking nasty.
Kyle.
It's like cotton candy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like poison, very poisonous cotton candy.
It's I'm getting blueberry lung.
You stopped smoking cigarettes for that shit?
Yeah,
He's a father.
I am.
So why are you making it worse?
Because it's kid friendly.
It's not.
No, it's not kid friendly. It's
My kid smokes it.
Oh my! Well, I do believe
Wow.
that he's a hardened 1-year-old.
Jesus.
You've seen a lot.
Yeah, the name of Kyle's vape is Geek Bar.
Geek bar.
You're a lame bar, is what you are.
You are a lame bar.
Yep.
Well, be very careful because a chick, her name is Jerii Lee Parker. She had a blueberry flavored vape just like you.
Oh my god.
All of a sudden, a spark went off, and then sweet smelling fumes turned into a fire.
Oh.
And it blew her fucking head all messed up.
Oh my god.
Look at her. She's all scarred up. She's got skin flaps falling all over the place. She looks like Dark Man.
Looks like Jerii.
That's what I was gonna say.
I know, my dog. I didn't want to think about it.
I'm sorry.
So she's 49 years old. She was reaching into her food. I'm sorry.
Into her
Food.
Yeah, she was reaching right into that hamburger. No, in a I'm going to say slightly trashy move, but I would probably do it as well if I was a vapor. She was reaching into her fridge. She was also vaping while doing this. Evidently, this is a cautionary tale because then the device sparked. Apparently, there was some interaction, I guess, with the refrigerator and the vape. Maybe they weren't having a good date together. They were all mad at one another. I don't know. It then set her elbow-length hair, so she had long-ass hair. It set it all on fire. And then it burned chunks of her hair, and then it dropped onto her arm, and then it set her clothing on fire.
That's insane.
And then in a series of calamitous, almost comedic moments, the carpet set on fire.
Oh boy.
So
this just tumbled.
Her hair to her clothes to the carpet. This is really, and it all started with the goddamn vape.
What is this, an 80s Pepsi commercial?
Jesus.
It really does. Michael Jackson, R.I.P.
Yep. That's wild.
The world's worst Final Destination edited scene.
Yep.
Because you never know what's going to take you out, and death found a way through the blueberry vape.
I know, and I know it's not funny, but at the same time, if you put this in black and white, sped it up like a little tiny bit, and played like some 20s piano keys to it.
Or the Benny Hill theme song.
Yeah, it would be like hilarious.
I mean, it's also embarrassing.
Like so embarrassing. Just some Charlie Chaplin nonsense. It just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse, but funnier and funnier every time.
Exactly. Watching people, it's a bit of Schadenfreude, as the Germans might say. Watching people suffer after they've done something stupid, it's kind of funny. And also, she had to go to the burn ward where someone's probably in there for saving a child from a burning vehicle, perhaps. And then she's like, I was in here because the blueberry vape didn't mesh well with my fridge.
Yep.
She's alive.
That sucks. No, yeah, it does. It's absolutely terrible. And also why I'm against vapes, Kyle.
Yes.
Cow.
When did this development happen?
Like 2 days ago.
Oh, God.
Well, don't pretend like it's old.
We've got to stop this.
I know. I kind of want to throw it away.
Yeah, we're not going to let this go on for very long.
Smoke cigars like a man.
Well, you know.
No. Okay, that's
Okay.
whatever.
Smoke weed.
There it is.
Yeah, weed makes you
No, he
scared.
doesn't do weed.
Yeah, he doesn't do weed.
Do the weed.
Well, Cheryl Lee, she should stop doing the vape because the humor continues. As she was trying to smother out the flames that were now on her clothes and in her hair and on the carpet, she unintentionally stoked them by racing to the bathroom. So she was like, whoa, how do I get this fire off of me? Everyone knows you stop,
You
drop,
drop, and roll.
you roll.
This is Looney Tunes.
It really is.
It really is.
Okay, this is the dumbest thing. So she gets to the bathroom, right? And she's standing there, she's all on fire. And then she says, it took forever to fill the bathtub.
No.
You just go in the shower.
I know.
Oh, no.
So she waited.
So she waited while on fire for the bathroom to fill up. Oh,
She brought a bath bomb in there. She's like, well, I still want to have a nice bath. I mean,
The bomb already went off, lady.
lights candles with herself, just like sticks her elbow just onto a wick. It's like,
Yes.
well, might as well set the mood.
it's like, no, the water temperature
Here.
isn't exactly right. A little cold. It's like, you are on fire, ma'am.
She's like, ooh, too hot.
Not quite right. I never get this right. I'll just light my candle here with my elbow that's on fire.
Yeah, that's not. Wow. Oh my
Yes.
God.
So then, after it took forever for the bathtub to fill, then she stopped, she dropped, and she rolled.
Well, there you go.
It just took a while. She called 911, and the smoke filled up
forget.
Yep. And the smoke filled up her apartment. Apparently, she doesn't really have a job, and the paramedics say that she was clinically dead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the paramedics say, this is a quote, on the way to the hospital, she was dying over and over again.
Oh my God.
So, like, she would be like, I think she's dead. She'd be like, ah! Like, no, okay. This time I think she's, ah!
All right, not either. Oh man, that's funny. Well, this is a job for Ben to swoop in and check in what her experiences were like, her near-death, like what she saw.
Yeah.
We gotta find out what she saw on the other side.
Plumy clouds of blueberry vape.
Yeah, just
Perfect.
Just her bouncing on these clouds.
Jesus, vape Christ, he was there, ushering me in, kind of coughing a little bit. Then I went to go meet St. Peter's. He vapes. He likes peach vape.
Wow.
Yep. So anyway, she's sharing her story. All of this happened just before Thanksgiving. And she says it was around her apartment. She was smelling blueberries, and it just smelled so good. And that's why she got into the vapes, because she's telling her this happened 2 years ago, but she's just sharing her story now.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine she needs some time to process what the hell happened. Oh,
Yes.
poor baby.
So it was around Thanksgiving, and then someone said to her, "Are you smelling those blueberries?" Because they thought someone was making like a blueberry pie.
Oh, boy.
And then she says, "Yeah,
And she just,
it's my vape."
and she's just
Oh
on
my
fire.
God. Does she still vape?
I think she loves it.
I
She loves
does
it.
not. You see, Kyle, is this what you want to happen? Is this the kind of dangers you're bringing into your household?
I guess.
Yep.
No.
So she says, quote, "I was like, that might save me from making a blueberry pie. So as I was quitting smoking, I bought a vape pen." So this bitch is trying to get out of cooking for Thanksgiving for the family. She didn't want to make a blueberry pie. She got a blueberry vape and just started smoking it in kids' faces.
And then she
And she was cooked.
and then she got cooked.
Yep.
Well, there you go, people. Help your family out on Thanksgiving,
Yep.
or you'll set yourself on fire.
It really is the bathtub thing that gets me. She says again, "I ran to the bathroom and turned the tub on. It felt like forever to get the water in the tub." It's just,
It's
you gotta
that-
figure it out.
Everyone responds to stress differently, but that is tough.
Right.
Yeah, it's true, because it's like, I get that when you panic, logic isn't like fully the first thing that your brain grasps.
Yeah.
But waiting while you're on fire for the tub to fill up is kind of crazy.
It really
Did
is.
she not have a shower head?
Right. Anything. Just
I would
the
hope that that's
toilet.
the case.
I would hope that she just didn't have. I mean, even then, I would lie down in the tub and just get right under the
Right
faucet.
underneath there.
Yeah.
This all takes place in Flint, Michigan. So maybe there was no shower head.
Well, the water supply
Then
comes on fire.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
catches
it
fire.
would probably just add gasoline.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm also going to say it seems like she wanted to die, because there's a quote here that says, "At that point I screamed and I said, 'God, please take me. I'm ready. I can't do this.'"
Well, it sounds like it was painful. Sounds like it hurt. And
I do think she was really ready to die, though.
my
But anyway, she underwent $2 million worth of surgery.
Jesus.
This is crazy thing. St. John ambulance tells you what stop, drop, and roll is. And it says, if someone's clothing is on fire, use the following steps: stop, drop, and roll. And then the way they refer to a person who's on fire, they say, stop the casualty from panicking.
Hey guys, just making sure. Am I the casualty in this situation? Yeah, you're smoldering.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Just making sure. It doesn't sound good.
After that, you want to drop the casualty onto the ground.
Oh my God.
I am a person.
Yeah, and
sorry.
then roll the casualty along the ground.
Look at this is her arm. It looks like it's got.
Looks like a turkey.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like fully skinned. It's insane.
it's all scaled up
It's
and
all
stuff.
scaly from the skin graft.
That's
that they
brutal.
that they get to melt onto. Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah, it is nasty.
And the staples at the wrist.
Yeah, that's
She's
gonna.
got permanent bracelets on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it's amazing what science can do. It looks like it got her breast burned off her boob there.
Listen, for
But
someone
anyway,
who
she had
didn't want to live, she powered through this whole thing.
She really did, and she's had her surgeries. It's been 2.5 years worth of surgeries.
Oh
she had to go through 15 surgeries and $2 million. But thankfully, in a rare turn of events, insurance actually covered it.
Wow.
So I can't. Luigi Mangione won one. He got one.
Oh my God.
Yep. She says,
Why are you looking up jerky and sausages?
Because Pano Man said it looks like a land Jaeger. I didn't know what it was, so I had to look it up.
God.
And her arm does look like a land Jaeger.
All right. And again, join our Patreon if you want to contribute.
Thank
it
you,
does.
Pano. Oh my God, it does.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it looks just like it.
I've never even heard of that.
Me neither.
You've been diagnosed with jerky arm. What is that made of? It looks amazing. It's very tasty. Yeah, anyway, she says, I didn't know vape pens could blow up, and you should probably tell people about that. So, anyway, be fucking careful, Kyle.
I will.
Yeah, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Making your vape. You're gonna
This
get
isn't going to last long if I can help it.
Yeah,
No, it's just, I was bored.
yeah. It's like Uncle Buck. Well, I'm on to cigars now. I
God,
got a
when I'm
5-year
bored,
plan.
I find a new adult animated cartoon to watch on Prime.
I know. Something nice.
Yeah,
Casual. Something that doesn't explode in your face.
seriously.
Well, speaking of exploding in your face, if you're a lucky guy or gal out there, a penis might do that.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
Do you remember the woman who said, that person's not real?
yes.
The girl on the airplane?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, that person's not real. Well, she has now taken her fame. Her name is Tiffany Gomez. She has taken her fame to the only place that internet celebrity take their fame, which is in OnlyFans.
Okay.
So now she's got it. She announced on Tuesday, I guess this is different than OnlyFans. It's called a Passes account.
Passes.
Passes?
Get a
Can you
free pass to this pass.
Your wife will kill you.
Yeah, this is not your free pass.
No, I've read enough of the opinion pieces now where it's like, Dear Becky, my husband has an OnlyFans girlfriend. Is he cheating? And then all these women seem to be upset. So just assume they're going to be mad at you. Mm-hmm. What is a Passes account?
It's like a Patreon for titties.
It's a page. So it's OnlyFans.
go.
Yeah, exactly.
Passes.
Yeah.
The account, it's unfiltered, unexpected, and unapologetic. So she's going to show you her tits and not apologize, which I always find to be kind of nice.
Imagine. Sorry.
So sorry. I know. Like someone ordering something at the bar. They're like, I'm sorry. I know it's gonna be super annoying, but here's my nipple. I know. I'm the worst. Sorry. Here's the other one. I know. The ab stuff's so annoying. Sorry.
I mean, no titty's worth apologizing for. Even the bad ones, it's still like, it's a titty.
I don't know. I watched that show, Girls. I could go for a couple of letters of apology. But that's just because they raised the rent in Greenpoint so goddamn much in New York.
Yeah.
So anyway, they say Passes, it's not an OnlyFans, but it is. They say it's strictly safe for work. But I don't. What's the point then?
So she's just in like bikinis?
Yeah, she says it's gonna show her chaos, which includes work.
Not her chaos.
Yeah, it's gonna show her chaos.
Ma'am, your chaos is showing.
This is pretty. I'll give you $10 a month to see your chaos.
Can I touch your chaos?
Please, God.
Oh God.
So what is her chaos? It includes her work, her workouts, pups, sports, shoes, and fits.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you
So her Instagram account?
Yeah, it's $10 a month. That's the cheapest. And then she'll also give you direct messages, and then you also can get merch.
Okay.
So I don't know what exactly she's doing. But so if you want to get out there, check out passes.
Almost like passages.
Yeah, or passages. Whichever one you want, there's going to be some weird tits to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guaranteed in both spots.
Yeah, oh my God. There was a woman when I was at Passages, full mental breakdown.
Yeah.
And she was older, and I'm not sure what she was addicted to, but she needed it. I was like, you got to just shoot her up with whatever she needed.
That
Because
is
she was going
hilarious.
through like a lot of taking her clothes off and kind of running around. There was another guy who pretended like he couldn't walk, but he could. And then he kept on running his wheelchair into the wall, and then the cops came to arrest him.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
It's funny. Rehab's funny.
That sounds like a fun time, like a very kooky place.
It was kooky, and then there was one guy who just kept on, because there's a liquor store 2 blocks away from Passages,
Solid.
and there is one where you go to do your what do you call that thing where they stick the needles inside of your body?
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Heroin addiction.
Yeah, it sounds a lot. Yeah, whatever Albert Fish did with nails in his asshole.
Holy Lord.
But there was one guy who would just constantly go and get booze and then come back drunk and be like, "Yeah, I got drunk today. They didn't even know." And I'm like, "Well, good job.
Wow.
Good job, buddy."
Fantastic.
But then they all knew, and then he was kicked out also.
Yeah, duh. They don't even know. He's saying it extremely loud. They don't
Yeah,
even
he
know that
literally-
I'm fucking drunk right now.
Yeah, and it was like, "Yeah, you're sleeping outside, and like we have to be in our rooms, and there's a whole bunch of things."
It's always hilarious when people at that level of addiction think they're getting one over on someone.
You're right. No one.
Right.
No one's fooled, dude.
Yeah.
You haven't
I think they did.
fooled absolutely anyone.
Anyway, join passes. I hate the name of this fucking thing.
Passes.
Passes. And
No.
go support Tiffany Gomez, because she says her life has been a living hell ever since that situation.
She still hasn't even fully explained what happened.
She just saw somebody that was being rude, and she says it's a colloquialism where you say, "You're not even real." She said it's a colloquialism.
I mean, it could end up being one, but I don't think it is one.
I don't think it is either.
Well, what is real is cancer, boys and girls.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was-
Unfortunately.
Thousands of patients are developing head and neck cancer. Okay? They have been thrown a lifeline by a drug that is changing the diagnosis dramatically, which is very good. But why are they getting the cancer in the first place? It turns out that sucking D or eating V can cause mouth, throat, voice box, nose sinuses, and salivary? Salivary glands cancer.
Damn.
So, but this is no excuse, ladies or men.
Or men.
You get down there and you do the work.
Yeah, everything gives you cancer.
Everything gives you
All of
cancer.
a sudden, this one thing is gonna. Whoever wrote this is not getting head.
That's the main problem.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, see, that's why I don't give it, and that's why I don't get it, because I don't want neck and throat cancer. Well, whatever, you're going to get some kind of cancer, and we're all going to die anyway, so have fun.
Yeah. Seriously.
Why not? And now there is a medication that's coming out that is going to help people with fun cancer. That's what I'm going to call it. And it is
Fun cancer.
Fun cancer. And it is called it's an injection, and it's called pembrolizumab.
Pembrolizumab. Yeah.
Pembrolizumab.
That's pretty crazy.
And it helps the immune system.
Pembrolizumab.
Yep, and it helps the immune system spot hidden cancer. And it's like, you got that dick sucking cancer, and I found you dick sucking cancer, and then the cancer is all embarrassed and everything like that. But anyway,
You know, that's a cancer that's lived.
yep, it really is.
That's fine by me.
Absolutely. If you're gonna get cancer, this is the one you want.
Yeah.
So apparently, they say that 70% of people have HPV. And 70% of neck and head cancers are caused by people who have HPV. And I think we all have it.
yeah.
Yes. The virus is also known to cause cervical, penile, and anal cancers. So be very careful.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to get on this drug as a precautionary. Precautionary.
Yeah.
Why not? And it's just interesting because there's been a big spike because I guess people are having more fun now than ever before. And that's why it's been amongst younger people and also middle-aged patients, because apparently the grandmas and the grandpas weren't eating the cooch or sucking the smooch that much.
Well, that's one of the rising age groups of STDs going like through the roof.
Oh, the olds, yes.
Yeah,
they're all fucking.
In all the nursing homes, they're all passing it to each other.
Yeah, because they're like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. What,
They don't care.
A condom? Are you crazy?
I'm 90 years old. I survived dub 2.
Take your teeth out and put it on my genitals.
I don't eat pussy. You ate hardtack during Vietnam.
Yeah.
I don't eat pussy.
Get down there.
Yeah.
I devour it.
I devour it.
Yeah.
I will say those nurses, the nurses in the nursing home, though, they are cock blocks.
Yeah.
Knocking on the door at
Seriously.
10 p.m. No one can be in each other's rooms.
That's so whack.
Gotta hear Nurse Ratchet.
No,
Exactly.
seriously. Everything I've been through, you're going to stop me from having some fun?
Inevitably, my father will die before my mother does, and which will be sad, but that's the way it has to be. And I told my mom,
The prophecy has been foretold.
well, my dad did do the thing at Christmas. He's fine, but he does have bad arthritis. But my dad did do the thing over Christmas, be like, so when I go, it was like, yeah, what are we going to do? Throw mom away? Just make sure you take care of mom. It's like, yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah. We're going to put her in a shoebox and shove her under the bed. What do you think we're going to do?
Exactly. She's going to be fine. But I told her she needs to go have a lot. She's already having fun. They love each other.
Yeah.
But she'll find herself a little horny old man.
Oh my God.
Why not? So anyway, just be very careful and watch out for the neck and throat cancers. I guess it can be very bad, and you can end up looking like the movie reviewer Ebert.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Ebert. And then you lose your fucking jaw.
Your fucking jaw falls off.
Yeah, which is not good. But
Which you should be proud to wear.
yes, absolutely.
Sir, I lost my jaw to all the dick sucking I did. It's like, damn, you're a good fucking Samaritan.
You're a great person, God damn it.
Thank you for your service.
Absolutely. Well, oftentimes, if people have vaginal sex, they may become pregnant. But not
Since when?
if you. So, what do you want to do if you don't want to have vaginal sex, but you want to be a mother? You adopt or purchase what is called a reborn.
A reborn what?
It's a reborn baby. They're hyper-realistic baby dolls. I've known about these for years.
Oh my God.
They look exactly like real babies.
Little Ben.
And little Ben, that fake baby does have red hair. And my understanding is if you really go the extra mile and you spend the money, they can pee, they can poo, they can throw up.
Oh,
and some could even cry.
Why would you want them to do any of that shit
Buddy,
if they're not real?
I don't know why anything. I don't know why people do anything.
Because, like, when you're a kid, you get the dolls to pretend you're a mom, and it's like, oh, look on, they pooped. But then you're just, like, changing imaginary plastic stuff. And,
Yes.
And that's great because zero mess.
Exactly. Well, it's gone so far to have influencers staging situations where they simulate giving birth in
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They were doing this at shopping malls. So they would simulate going through labor in shopping malls.
What?
And they would be like, ah! And then there was a baby, but it was a reborn. And apparently these videos got very popular in Brazil, specifically Rio de Janeiro, where the city council passed a bill honoring those who make lifelike dolls.
What does the bill do?
It honors people who
honors
make
them?
the real baby dolls, the reborns.
What the fuck does this?
It says thank you to the people who make
Got
reborns.
it.
I don't know.
Is it because are there that many people that are like infertile in Rio?
In Brazil?
A lot of people, yeah, they have hard times.
And I feel like I don't want to be stereotypical, but I feel like Brazil. I feel like
Pretty
they're
populated.
Yeah,
they're
Latinos
going.
and
They're like,
Latinas,
come on.
very fertile people.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll marry one right now. So, according to folks here, they say they're waiting for Mayor Eduardo Paez to sign the bill into law. Legislators elsewhere across the country have debated fines for those seeking medical help for such dolls. So people are bringing their reborns into the doctor. Oh my God, are we watching a reborn surgery right now?
This is a reborn
It
C-section.
looks like a C-section.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Whose belly is this?
It looks like Pac-Man.
It looks like
yeah.
cake. Is
looks-
it cake?
it looks
Oh,
like-
there's jelly in there.
Well, is this giving you PTSD?
That's barbecue sauce, bro.
Who would would be giving PTSD?
Me,
Kyle.
I was there for the birth.
Oh yeah.
Remember as a kid?
That was crazy.
I just didn't realize it came out of him.
Oh, well.
I almost would rather it than to witness it. It was.
Really, you would almost rather it?
I would almost rather it.
Okay.
If I could, I would.
I'm dead. Okay. Sure.
So
But I can't.
apparently, these people are bringing their fake dolls to hospitals, and it's causing like a whole bunch of drama. One woman took her Reborn to a hospital, and then lawmakers...
That's total bullshit. Dude.
Right? And then lawmakers are like, you can't do that because it's causing a backup in their public healthcare system.
Yeah, duh. There's actual real people that need medical attention.
There are people who don't even bring their real kids to the hospital.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's very true.
I want to know what he is C-sectioning.
The Reborn.
The Reborn, the baby doll. Let's see what happens.
Saying the baby doll, this is the baby doll's stomach, or this is a baby doll in someone's stomach?
No, this is. No,
This is supposed to be a person's stomach
Yeah, but
birthing a Reborn.
Yeah.
How can people find this clip so they can watch it if they're not on our
It's on
page?
YouTube. It's titled "How a Reborn Baby, Live Reborn Baby Birth, Fake
Well,
Baby Not
fast
Real."
forward a little bit. It's about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see
I
what
don't understand what it's coming out of.
a womb, Miss Jerry. A
It's
womb.
yellow, like a lemon.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
There's a plastic bag in there.
Oh my god.
It looks like alien.
Oh my. Are they about to like pull out like plastic bubbles that you can pop?
Yeah, I don't know what it's in a plastic bag, which I guess is supposed to simulate the something
Placenta.
The placenta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fast forward a little bit. I want to see this thing pop out of there.
They're about to do it.
They're about to pull it out. Oh, leg first. Oh my God.
This is a breached birth.
Oh, it's a breech birth.
Yeah, because you got to come out head first. They're taking the feet out.
Oh, okay. And it does look very, very
It looks
realistic.
really
Yeah, it really
real.
does.
Except for when you get to the plush clothes,
Right. Then you got the plush. Yeah, it's
the
not.
plush body.
And the head does
There's
seem
just a
to.
bunch of like beanbag stuff in there.
Yes.
This
Oh,
is-
that's.
This is dumb.
I-
This is dumb.
I don't know if it's compelling radio or not, but it is visually absolutely disgusting.
This is so stupid.
and the baby, what are they saying?
He's so cute.
No.
Yeah, let's play a little audio here. Let's play a little audio.
Someone's laughing.
So, there's the new baby in my collection.
Oh God.
The
Not
Michelle
her
kit.
collection.
I am sick.
Oh, can
Evelyn
Kaylina
wants
say
to-
that the
and
next
it
time
is a
she gives
baby
birth?
boy,
Yeah, this
actually.
is my
He's
collection.
very boy. Oh shit, the patient.
All right. Well, they're not real medical doctors.
Oh shit! Close up the patient.
Oh, fuck.
The patient's bleeding out. Fuck! I was just thinking about the addition to their new collection.
Oh my Lord. Well, it's very serious in Brazil, according.
No, it's not. It is
It
serious
is!
in the sense that it's seriously going to impact like people getting
Yes!
severe health care that is needed.
A congresswoman says, "Can we focus on what really matters? If someone wants to have a doll, let them. I have 2 real children, and they're more than enough work." So she's saying, "Get out of the hospital. I got to take care of my fucking kids."
Yeah.
Anyway, dozens of reborn mothers, they gather when do they gather? They gather on Saturday, every Saturday in San Paulo for an annual meetup.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And they have a lot of fun there.
You know, I could see this being like a really good tool for medical students to
Yes,
like do
yeah.
like practice things, but not for random women meeting up every Saturday in the park.
Yeah.
And just being like, look, mine is learning to walk now.
Oh.
Takes the feet and is walking them. It's
That would drive me
dumb.
crazy.
It would be so stupid.
Well, if you want to get one, they're $1,800.
If some fucking reborn mother
$100
was telling me, "Oh, my baby was keeping me up all night," I would fucking flip out.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Apparently, at the store, the online demand has really increased.
Imagine the moms who have postpartum depression.
Yeah,
Over
and they're like, "Oh, I can totally relate."
Yeah, no, exactly. Like they actually go through it, and they're like, I just can't. I just miss it being inside me.
Yeah.
My culture is not your costume.
Oh God.
Post-plastic depression. Poor bastards. Anyway, let's go to the chat. What do we got?
Amjad Khan said, "As someone who had to be in Flint for a month, I would take the fire."
Okay, very good. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting take.
And then on what was it called? The something Jaeger, Land Jaeger.
Yeah.
Pano said it's a Wisconsin gas station treat.
Oh, it's a tree.
Surprised Ben doesn't know that.
Well, I don't know a lot of stuff. Don't boo me.
I said, ooh, you didn't get a lot of treats, did you, Ben?
Yeah, I did.
And then
My mom always gave me treats.
when it comes to educating everyone, Pano said, in all seriousness, encourage your friends 45 and younger to get vaccinated for HPV. Most people it lies dormant in, but others will get cancer. It's also encouraged for your teenage kids. No shame.
Very,
Wow.
very true.
Wow,
You
Pano,
should
very-
you
yeah.
should get the immunization shots for that. It can lie dormant and forever, and for some reason, it tends to be most cancerous in women. And for
Yeah.
men, it just kind of just chills.
Yep, there.
You know.
Jerry's Cry Corner continues.
Oh, yeah.
Cancer.
Woe is me.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for supporting the shows. Tell your friends. We're continuing to grow. We've only been doing this shit for 4 months.
It's been growing. Thank you
been-
so much for all the listens.
Yes, and DM and just be nice. Love us. Love us.
I love
Love
you
us,
too.
damn it.
All right, everyone. Hail yourself. We'll be back later this week. Bye.
Bye.